Welcome to my Stories Red channel. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, please like and share your comments. We make new videos with interesting stories every day.
Husband stopped inviting me to his work events, and it's because the guys made fun of my boobs. My husband and I have been together for 9 years. He started his company with some friends of his a year after. He is the major owner. They have 120 employees now. 80% men. About a year ago, my husband has stopped taking me to company parties, events, dinners, etc. He always made up some excuse about taking Emil instead or some other family member. Also, sometimes he didn't tell me at all that there was some event and just went by himself, the smaller events. He said it was because he wanted the rest of the family to celebrate him too. I was a bit hurt, but I thought that he was probably right. He is now in a big city in Europe, on a big launch of a product. He took SIL with him. I admit that I cried when he excluded me this time too, because this was a big deal for his company, but he promised that he would take me on a luxury vacation instead, just the two of us. This is his thing now. Every time I'm excluded, I get a trip or jewelries. I'm good friends with the other wives, the owners, and one of them is 8 months pregnant, so she wasn't in that city. She was surprised to know that I was home too, so we planned a lunch. This is when she told me about an incident that happened at my husband's work. In one of the conference rooms, somebody forgot to turn the projector off from the previous meeting. The conference rooms are located in the middle with glasswork walls and doors so everybody can see inside. On the big screen, there was a list of names. The wives of the owners and some of the management, and my name was first one with 2, 3, 4, 10 empty and the next name on 11. My husband heard about this and they had an intern investigation, and it turned out that group of co-workers were having fun ranking boobs of the wives. My husband was very angry. The wife who was telling him was very surprised that I didn't know, because this had created a buzz apparently, and her husband told her about it. She assumed my husband told me too, but he didn't. When I asked her when this was, it was around the same time my husband stopped inviting me to his parties. I'm so hurt and embarrassed now. I didn't know he was ashamed of me. I'm 100% sure this is the reason why he doesn't want me there, and I don't know if I should confront him about it. I haven't done anything wrong, and at least I deserve to know what's been going on behind my back. I'm just so mad. Sorry. It is hard for me to know what to include and not include. Maybe some details are unnecessary and that I left out important details. Almost none of the guys from that group work there anymore. I never wear provocative or revealing clothes. It makes me more sad, because if he is blaming me, then I don't know what I should have worn on the events. Thank you for your comments. The majority seems to believe that my husband's reaction was the right and healthy one because he loves me and wants to protect me. The love part one, understand. We both love each other, but the protect me part? I'm 38 and I can stand up for myself. Would it be okay if the roles were reversed? Do I have any rights to keep him away if it was his deed that was ranked by my colleagues? I'm not something to be hidden and protected. I don't know. I don't mean to offend the people that comment, because I'm not ungrateful, but I really want to understand. Comments. I wouldn't jump straight to the conclusion that he's ashamed of you. He's just as likely, heck, I would say even more likely, to be ashamed that his peers/employees would make fun of you and the other wives. So he wanted to spare you from it. If I were in your shoes, I'd just tell him you found out from a coworker's wife, and that you're not angry at him about what the other employees did. To me, it seems more like you're mad he kept something from you, and that in future you want to deal with this kind of thing together, because you're life partners. Tell him that. Hopefully he'll understand your perspective. I think it's exactly this. He's embarrassed by their behavior, and he doesn't want to subject his wife to any creeps like that, so he'd rather keep her separated from any of his employees. Personally, if my friends were making my wife feel like that and shaming her body, those wouldn't be my friends anymore. I don't care how close we are. You don't make the person I love ashamed of their body. Yeah, if I found out the guys at my work were not only looking at my wife's breasts but ranking them in a presentation, I'd keep her away from those creeps. Husband probably is not just protecting her, but never told her because he didn't want her to be upset about being objectified like that.